What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, I have a cult following, sold out everywhere, out of stock perfume that is just, it's very in demand and seems like everyone likes it as per the title below. I have Loumari's Porthole. I think it's Porthole or Porthole is how it's pronounced. And I will be going over the sampler with you guys, and I'll go over the description of the website, followed by the notes, and then we'll do a perfume experience. But before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy or cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. All right. Let's get started. Of course, out of stock. Hold a sec, because this is in French. Give me the English translation. Man. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Alright, anyways, I think my French is decent, so I can read the notes. Right, so the description. In immersion, the decor is different. We enter it the way we dive into the world of dreams. The balances are different. The body feels enveloped in it, closely embraced by the crystalline liquid whose intense blue filters the light and whose singular thickness gives the noise a dull echo and almost palpable waves. The experience is breathtaking, the sensations breathtaking. In the attraction of depth, we abandon ourselves, we almost forget ourselves. But since evolution is an apnea, it is a question of appreciating it. Instinct guides you upwards. It is in it. After evanescence, there is a return to the surface, like a rebirth. It is then to live there a rediscovered virginity that of the senses. What the fuck? Okay. This breath of air is so invigorating. The feeling of the sea, air, and the burning sun on the skin, so invigorating. The moment is enjoyable, explosive. Let Porthole offer you this escape, this olfactory paroxysm. Porthole is a colorful perfume. Its iodized notes will make you take off and feel the spray of the waves. Exoticism is at the rendezvous, to be found in the fruity and tangy fragrances of pineapple and a fruit called passion. Resolutely summery, sunny, warm, Porthole is finally suave and greedy, with caramelized note. He's there, just on the other side of the window. Okay, so so that music is just, first of all, is really silly. Okay, and it's like, I think what happened is, because this is not translated, this is actual English off of the website. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't look like the phone translated it. Okay, so I think whoever wrote this is just being very trying to be poetic, and they're thinking in French but writing in English. And it's obvious that a lot of this is actually meant to be French. But anyways, then we get into the notes, and the notes are actually in French. So the top notes, you have ananas, which is pineapple, essence de bergamot, which is bergamot essence, iodide cell, so basically iodized salt. In the heart notes, there's passion fruit, there's passion fruit, gingembre, which is ginger, essence de fleur blanc or blanche, It's basically essence of white flowers. And then the base note, it's a caramel, musc blancs, so white musks, and bois moderne. Bois is what? Water? Hold on a sec. Translate. Continue. Modern wood. Modern wood? Okay. All right. So, yeah. And the perfume, or the nose behind the perfume, is Camille, Chemardin, or Chemardin. Okay. Again, my French sucks, so don't mind me. All right, so that was really for the musing and the notes. So, like I said, this has a cult-like following, sold out everywhere. I tried to get a full bottle, I couldn't. It's been around for about a year, I think. It came out in 2023. And even the sampler off of the Loumari website, they get sold out of it. Sometimes you can't even get the sampler as part of the sampler kit. So I waited until it was available, then I ordered the sample kit, but here we go. Super hyped pineapple scent. All right. So sprayer quality is really, really good. And yeah, let's take whiffs. Okay. Yeah, it's nice, you guys. It's nice. This most certainly is a summer warm weather scent. Hot weather, not warm. And if you really want to get a sense of what this smells like, it smells like a pineapple margarita. Okay? Is the best way I can explain it. So if you ever had a pineapple margarita with the salt around the rim, so it's basically tequila, pineapple. I think margarita is tequila. Yeah, I don't know. It's been over a decade since I had a drink. But basically tequila, pineapple, and salt. This definitely has the saltness to it. It has that pineapple. It has an alcoholic note to it, even though it's not mentioned in there. There's definitely the passion fruit. Caramel is there, but it's not in a sticky, gooey, sickening, gourmandish way. It's just there to... it's kind of like, think of a toffee without a lot of sugar added to it. And it's just, you're getting this caramelized toffee taste minus the sugary, gourmandish sweetness. And the salt is there, which is very weird, but it's not like... because salt doesn't really have a smell to it, right? The way salt works is that it enhances the taste profile of things, right? Which is why I mentioned it smells like a margarita, because if you take a pineapple margarita and add salt to it, it enhances the taste, which is why you get the salt around the margarita glass rim. And yeah, it's funny because you can tell there's saltiness to this, but it's not like salt has a smell. So it's really weird. There is a slightly synthetic quality to this, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not really liking, and I'm not sure what it's coming from. It's probably the white musk. But I've had white musk before, so I don't know. There's a slightly synthetic quality to this. The pineapple in here also isn't a natural smelling pineapple I find like in Hachivat or like the pineapple in Aventus. But the pineapple in here is a bit more candy-like, as if you were to have a dried out or like a dried pineapple fruit or a candied pineapple. And yeah, it's very candy-like is what I'm getting here. Now, okay, I think that's kind of enough for initial impressions. So let's go over the notes. So ananas, which is pineapple, is definitely there. Essence of bergamot. Yeah, there is some citrus to this. Iodized salt definitely is there. In the heart notes, a passion fruit. Yes, definitely passion fruit in here. Ginger, yes. Essence of white flowers. Yes. In the base notes, caramel, yes. White musks, yes. Modern wood. I'm not even sure what that is or how to interpret it. Yeah, it is slightly woody. Yeah. Okay. So all the notes in here. Another thing to mention is that with this perfume, it's very well blended, but you can also pick on the notes independently. I'm finding that my nose is not going blind to it, and yeah, overall, so far, it's great. Okay, so let's speak onto some data, some facts for those of you that care about that stuff. Performance-wise, strong. But you're gonna get a really strong projection. Right now, it's sitting on my forearm, and like it is projecting like crazy. My nose is not going blind to it. I'm picking a lot on that pineapple and salt. It's constantly hitting my nostrils, and it is strong. Trail and Silage, I'm gonna say, might be a different story. This scent isn't, while it does project well, I'm gonna go ahead and say, depending on your skin chemistry, that Trail and Silage might be medium to strong. Okay, and it's just the way it comes across. It's not really a kind of scent that would leave a trail or a Silage, even though it projects very well. It just comes across that way. And just having, this is the second time I put it on. I've already tried it once before when I first got it, and it's weird. You're gonna get strong projection, but Trail and Silage is not at the same level as the projection. So overall, I'm gonna give it a strong performance. However, I will say that the Trail and Silage is a medium. Just before we continue, another thing about the scent that's very odd to me, it reminds me a lot of Armani's Acqua di Gio. It is so eerily reminiscent of that. Now, Acqua di Gio is an obviously sort of aquatic based scent, and this scent here is meant to simulate the sea or the ocean. At least that's why the salt is there, and possibly that's why it reminds me a lot of it. But this has a lot of Acqua di Gio DNA in it, in a very odd way. It's kind of, if you took Acqua di Gio and you threw pineapple with it, that's what Porthole Loumari is. And it's like, I'm not complaining. It's just that it's a it's a blast from the past, because I used to put Acqua di Gio in my first year of my university, and back then it was the perfume. It was so hyped. Every guy had it on. It was considered to be this panty dropper, like chick magnet perfume, and it's quite amazing how it's like decades later it comes full circle, because this one right here has a lot of hype around it. It's sold out everywhere. You can't get a full bottle, and it's just, yeah, there's a lot of crazes around it. So it's interesting for me to connect the dots a few decades later. But yeah, it's eerily reminiscent of Acqua di Gio plus pineapple. And yeah, okay. So with respect to, I digress. With respect to seasonality, obviously this is a hot weather scent, so you are thinking exclusively for summer. Spring is still a bit too cold for this. This is a hot weather summer scent, and this will really, really shine in the hot weather because of the white musks, the salt, the iodized salt in here, the pineapple, the ginger, the passion fruit, and the bergamot essence. This is your next holiday, hot weather beach holiday scent. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. So, hot weather summer wear. Now, with respect to time of day to put this on, I'm going to go ahead and say morning and afternoon. I think it's still suited for the evenings, especially hot weather evenings. But listen, when you do go to the beach, I don't know about you, but I like going to the beach early in the morning and maybe early afternoon before the sun gets really, really hot and burns my skin off. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is better suited for morning and early afternoon wear. Now, with respect to how you would dress this, beach wear, casual, nice flip-flops, your swimming trunks or your swimsuit, your nice linen shirt, whatever you wear at the beach, okay? This is how you dress this. So casual, fun, good times, happy times, you're enjoying yourself and life is good. And life is a beach. Okay, so next, gender spectrum. Listen, they don't market this. I don't think they mention specific gender. It is unisex, and I'll tell you why it's unisex. It's for the sort of male side of the gender spectrum. It is a masculine scent because of the saltiness in here, the bergamot, as well as the woodiness and the musks. Okay, and like I said, it reminds me a lot of Acqua di Gio. And Acqua di Gio was a male targeted scent. Okay, so that side of it plays to the male wearer. Now, if we go to the women's side of things, the female wearer, you have here the candied pineapple with the passion fruit as well as the ginger. Comes across more as candy-like, so a lot of the ladies are going to appreciate that because a lot of feminine perfumes tend to have a candy quality to them. There's also the caramel in here and some of the musk in here plays to the feminine side of things. So I find that this is very, very well balanced. Regarding if you're a man or a woman or everybody in between, you're going to be happy with this. Okay? Unisex for all intended purposes. Now, with respect to context, there's only one context really that matters for this scent. You are going on summer vacation, okay, where there's a beach. It could be somewhere in Italy, where in Italy? God, Cinque de Terre, or what's the other place with a beach? I don't remember. Anywhere in Italy that has access to the Mediterranean Sea, France, south of France, the Spanish Iberian Islands on the Iberian Sea. If you're going to Greece, okay, this is a perfect scent. Maybe you're going to the Red Sea, so somewhere in I guess Egypt or Saudi has a Red Sea also. So this would be a perfect scent. If you're in the Caribbean, all right, and the Caribbean is huge, so it could be Cayman, Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago. I think these are on the Caribbean. Don't quote me on that. But basically, any islands with beaches. If you're going to Hawaii, actually can't think of a better place to have this than in Hawaii. Tons of pineapple and beaches and tropical environment. Mexico, all right, if you love going to Mexico, spring break is coming up. This can be your signature scent in Mexico for spring break. You can actually even combo this up with your pineapple margarita in Mexico. I recommend Don Julio 1942 for your tequila. For those of you that know, you know. Okay, but yeah, context wise, vacation, beach, sun, good times, happiness, rather than the winter storms I'm stuck in right now and this super cold -25. But yeah, so context, beach, hot weather, fun, cute girls in bikinis, and have this scent on her, right? I don't know what else to say more than that. Overall, I guess, would I recommend Porthole Loumari Paris? 100% yes. Get your nose on it, get your wallet on it, cop it. You will not regret it. This is blind buy worthy, full bottle, if you can find it, because I can't find it, okay? And if I could, I would blind buy a full bottle of this. Yeah, it's just fantastic. And like I said, it's kind of, for me, a new take on Acqua di Gio, which I like a lot. But also makes me think Acqua di Gio is like a fraction of the price of this. So does it make more sense to buy Acqua di Gio? I don't know, to each their own. I wouldn't put Acqua di Gio nowadays just because it's still a teenager kind of a scent. And I think this is more refined, and the addition of the pineapple is really nice. But to each their own. I still would recommend this for full bottle worthy blind buy. The good news is, if you go to the Loumari website or any of the sample sharing retailers online or resellers, you can get the samplers and you get to try it yourself. And I was surprised actually with how fast the delivery was, because Loumari shipped it using French snail mail, which, like I said, snail mail, it's very slow. It was here in less than a week, so that worked out in my favor, I guess. But with that said, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you've enjoyed this perfume experience, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the bell notification button so you are aware when I do upload. And as per usual, very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.